Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. It is Tuesday, big country breakfast, but this ain't no big country breakfast, y'all. I'm on the muffin trip, and our muffins was so popular, so we're gonna do some oatmeal muffins today, y'all. But this, y'all know, I am a geek at baking. I am a baker at heart. I love baking. That was just where I started cooking was baking, and that's my passion. So I'm gonna show y'all how to make the perfect oatmeal muffin. Gonna be nice, fluffy, flavorful, no fail, very, very easy. The main thing y'all want to make, you sure you use old-fashioned oats. Now, don't go out and buy these if you don't have the old-fashioned oats. If you got the 5-minute, 10-minute quick oats, you can use that. I'm gonna tell you why you don't want to use quick oats when you're making cookies, cakes, muffins, because it turns to mush when you baking it. You want the old-fashioned oats that takes a while to cook, where they'll stand up during the cooking process. It's very, very, very important. Like I say, if you don't have that, I know most people have the quick oats at home. Don't go out and buy it, but preferably if you're making cookies, muffins, cakes, anything, oatmeal, make sure you buy the old-fashioned oats. In the store, you probably won't recognize it. They'll say old-fashioned on it, and you got some that say quick oats, quick minute oats. There's a big difference in when you're cooking. So what I've got to do, I got to kickstart these oats going before I put them in the muffins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these oats, and I'm going to soak them in milk before I even start doing my other stuff. I'm going to let these hang out about 5 minutes. That way, if I don't do this, and let it soak in milk a little, when I cook these muffins, they still going to have that taste, a raw taste in them. Because these muffins going to cook in maybe about 18 minutes at the most. So what I want to do, I want to get them and let them hang out here a little and soak up all that milk and get soft, because I don't want to put the dry muffins in the batter. Like I say, they're not going to cook completely. So that's very important. All right, y'all. We're going to let that hang out a little bit. Brown sugar hang out. We're going to put that right here out the way. Grab another bowl here, and we're going to put our dry. This is so easy, y'all. So simple. I got some flour here. Flour. We're gonna let all the dry hang out here. We're gonna get these eggs out of the way. We don't need that. We don't need the brown sugar right now. We don't need the wet here. We're gonna add that to the oats here in just a second. Okay. I got baking powder and baking soda. I got 2 leavening agents, which is gonna make these muffins just pop. But the key is, I'm gonna start at a high temperature. You know, baking powder and baking soda, they live off extreme heat. That's what activates them. So what I'm going to do on these muffins, you can see later, I'm going to start the temperature at 425 degrees for about 6-7 minutes just to make the activation of the baking powder and baking soda. If I don't do that at high temperature, they're going to rise, but they're not going to rise and fluff up like I want it to do. And then I'm going to lower the temperature for the next 15 minutes down to 350. But it's very important when using baking powder, baking soda, that heat is what activates it. Okay, we got all this mixed together to dry. Now, I'm going to go back over here to our oatmeal oats here. Now we're going to add our wet to this. Got some little vanilla. Vanilla there. We're going to add some oil. That's going to make it nice and moist. A little vegetable oil there. Okay, got brown sugar, so we got everything you would eat with oatmeal. We got brown sugar, cinnamon, oatmeal. You know, when you put oatmeal, you got brown sugar on it. Try to break that brown sugar up as soon as possible, as much as possible. Get all that, because you know, brown sugar kind of clump up on you. That's the molasses in it. Y'all know brown sugar, all brown sugar is molasses and sugar mixed together. That's all brown sugar is. Okay, put that all up together. Make sure the brown sugar is fully mixed up in there, y'all. Okay, now I'm gonna put my eggs in here. I'm gonna beat them up here with a fork here. Get them all beat up, and then we're gonna add our eggs to this. See how easy this is, y'all. And y'all actually can make this the night before, just the batter, put it in the refrigerator, and then next morning bake it out. Okay, we're gonna add the eggs to this. Just like any muffin, we're gonna add the dry to the wet. I mean the wet to the dry, y'all. That's all you're gonna do. But the key is, what mistake what people make, they don't measure the flour right. And y'all know my very pet peeve is do not over mix anything, which causes gluten. Anytime you mix flour too much, it causes gluten, which you're gonna come out with a tough cake, tough bread, and tough muffin. And you're gonna see when I do this, I'm just gonna fold this batter in here. I'm not gonna mix it too much because I do not want to create gluten in my muffin mix. Okay, y'all with me here? I got my dry and the wet. Pour that into that. Like I say, y'all, all I want to do is just mix this together. I don't want to over mix it because, like I told y'all, when you over mix it, you're gonna create gluten. Just want to make sure everything is incorporated. And y'all see how I'm just folding it in little by little. And that's it, y'all. You got your muffin batter. Now, how easy was that, y'all? Okay. Now, I got my muffin tins here. We're going to fill this up all the way because these muffins going to be very high, y'all. Get your little scoop. And just scoop them in just like that, y'all. Usually just get a dozen, but depending on how much I scoop them, y'all. We'll see how many I get. Maybe I get 11. Maybe I get 12. I think I'm gonna get 11. Okay, it's all good. Okay, now next thing I'm gonna do a couple more things, y'all. I'm gonna put a little sugar on top of them and kind of give it a little crystallized taste, y'all. When you first bite into it, you know. Sugar gonna kind of crystallize when it bakes. And we're gonna put a little oats on there. Put a little raw oats on there just like that. Y'all know if you left the sugar out of it, it'd be really, really healthy muffin. You can use a whole wheat flour too. Any kind of flour you want to use. You want to make it more healthier, you definitely can do that. Okay, y'all, now, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to put in the oven for 7 minutes, 425 degrees. I need this leavening agent baking powder to activate. After 7 minutes, make sure you time it. After 7 minutes, you're going to turn it down 350 degrees and cook it about 10 to 12 minutes. So we'll be back, y'all, when they're ready. All right, y'all, we back. The muffins in. I just took out the oven. Look at that. They're perfectly cooked. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let them kind of sit here about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to take them out, put them on a platter here. And we're going to come back here and we're going to try them out. You know, I love butter on my muffins, y'all. So I got to give me some butter out and get it ready. So, like I say, it's 7 minutes through 425. After 425, you turn the oven down to 350. Cook another 10 to 12 minutes. You got a perfect muffin. You see how I mix them together? Don't over mix it. Don't over mix the batter. Very simple. Add the wet to the dry. Any muffin, every muffin has the same steps. I don't know if you're making blueberry muffin, carrot muffins, morning glory muffins, zucchini muffins. It's the same step. You can make muffins early in the morning in your kitchen. So anyway, y'all, we'll be back here in about 10 minutes and we're gonna taste these up. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back. All right, look at this, y'all. I'm gonna get the biggest one right here. And they still warm. Okay, we're gonna take the peel off the well, see, it's still warm. That's why I don't even want to peel off, y'all. Don't even want to peel off. Look at that. Look how hot that is, y'all. Look at that. Put some butter in there and lay that snow in here. Put some butter on here. Look at this, y'all. And y'all don't have to put butter on it. That's just me. Look at this, y'all. Let me get another one here. Butter's not completely melted. It's gonna be a see here. Nice and moist, yeah, y'all. That's what you want. That's what you want there. And see how the oats is still in there? You can see them. I should have let them get a little bit cooler before I took them out of the paper. Look at that, y'all. Let me get a close up of this. See that? And like I say, y'all can, I had 2 pieces of paper on one, that's what happened. Y'all can use whole wheat flour, almond flour, any kind of flour you want to use. Let me get something to drink, y'all. Wow. All right, y'all. Make it something to drink. You have a big piece of bread in your mouth, nothing to drink, and kind of get choked up. But anyway, y'all, easy breakfast, easy muffin to make. Any muffin is easy if you do it this method. So anyway, let me close this video out. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please follow my other social media accounts: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022, helping others with a purpose. Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.